Hey gang, Miss Hairbrush here. For our beautiful princess, you will need a color for her skin, a light, medium, and dark tone for her dress. I'm using 3 shades of pink. A light and dark color for her hair. I'm using yellow and brown. And a black fine tip pen or marker for the very end. Oops, scratched off my red nail polish there. Fresh start. With a pencil, mark the center of the page with a dot. This will help you keep things in the right size. Now we will block out the basic shapes. A rectangle for her torso, an oval for her head, and a trapezoid for her hips. Erase and redraw until you have it the way you want. You can always pause the video until you're ready. Add ears and neck, and then her arms. Her arms should be bigger in the middle, where the elbows are. Let's give her a fancy bag in this hand. Hands are not easy. Don't get discouraged if you have to draw these several times. You don't have to draw every finger, just make the illusion of a hand. Let's make the dress. Start with small straps and the neckline like this. Just follow the outline you've already made. It's there to help you. I'm making a big fluffy bow at the waist. And the skirt is very full. Make the edges with a curve, not completely straight. This will make it look more like a real dress. Make a curvy, zigzaggy line across the bottom. I'll show you what to do with this later. Now erase all the lines you don't need anymore. Just keep the good stuff. People are one of the hardest things to draw. Artists can spend their whole lives practicing drawing people. My first princess drawings were not very good, but I kept drawing and they've gotten much better. I still have a lot of practicing to do. She is a princess, so let's give her a tiara or a little crown. Make some circles behind the tiara for her hair, and some bangs in the front if you wish. Add her face carefully. Because I'm using watercolored brush pens, I need a small bowl of water. Color in her skin first. Color her crown in with yellow, not dipped in water. Color her hair in with yellow dipped in water. See how much lighter the water makes it? With the brown dipped in water, add some shading to the hair. You only need a little bit. I'm also adding some shading to the crown with a little bit of orange or pink. It's time to color her dress. With the medium pink, color the whole bow. With the light pink dipped in water, color the whole skirt. This drawing is a fun idea of a princess going to a party. I thought you might like to see some real-life party dresses that ladies used to wear to parties a long time ago. Here is a very fancy dress from 300 years ago. Look at those hips! Basket-like contraptions called panniers were strapped underneath to make the dress very wide. This was the height of fashion. And this is a party dress from 100 years later. When it was new, the purple color was much brighter. What do you think of this one? Lots of bows and ruffles, all made by hand. And here is one from the 1860s, the time of the American Civil War. Look at that beautiful fabric. And here is a very stylish pair of dresses from 100 years ago. The pink one has pants underneath. I've just about finished filling in the skirt. We will finish this up in a little bit after it's had a chance to dry. Her bodice, the top of the dress, is going to be completely covered in sequins. I'll show you an easy texture to get that look. Start with your darkest pink and make tiny dots all over the straps, sides, top, and bottom half like this. With the medium pink, make tiny dots in the same places, but this time add more on the top and bottom, so the white part is getting smaller. Do the same thing with the light pink. This time, cover up the center, leaving just a little white to show through. See that? Pretty cool technique. Okay, let's finish the skirt. With the medium pink, make a few vertical lines right underneath the bow. Then make some stripes that blend into the skirt. There's no better way to explain it than to just show you. The idea is to make it look like the skirt has large folds in the fabric. Make sure to blend with lots of water. Color on color shading. I'm using purple for her purse with some gold accents. Oops, I got some pink on her wrist. That's okay, I can turn it into a bracelet. I have a gray pen now to finish the shading. Add shading to the bow. Add some along the dark pink on the skirt. On the sides of her arms and bodice. And add some gray on her neck and shoulders, on her eyelids, on her nose, and under her mouth. Add a little here and there to her hair and her tiara. Let's give her a necklace to match that bracelet. I have my fine tip black pen now, and I'm going to add the outline. Every face I draw is a little different from the next. Here are the 3 drawings I did practicing for this video. See how different all the faces are? All the hard work we did on the coloring and shading is going to shine through when the outline is added. You can use any color for her skin, hair, and dress. All the shading is the same. Here is a beautiful princess I did with brown for the skin, black for the hair, and 3 different greens for the dress. The possibilities really are endless. Watch how I make the zigzag line along the bottom. At the corners, sweep a line up toward her waist, like this. Lipstick finishes it up.